We've all been there, that feeling of being completely and utterly burnt out. But what if AI could be more than just a tool? What if it could actually become a personal ally to stop burnout before it even starts? Well, today, we're diving into MindGuardian, a pretty incredible system of AI agents that's designed to do exactly that for students. Let's get into it.
Just imagine this for a second. What if your study planner could literally sense that you're hitting a wall, and instead of just pushing you to keep going, it pivots? It suggests a break, maybe switches you to a lighter task. See, this is way more than just smart scheduling. It's about building a support system that is truly in sync with you, right when you need it. Look, we've all heard the advice when you're facing a mountain of work, right? Just study harder. But the thing is, burnout isn't about not trying hard enough. It's a state of total mental and physical exhaustion, and that calls for a much, much smarter solution than just piling on more work. Oh, you know that feeling. The exam is tomorrow, the books are open, but your brain is just checked out. You feel drained, overwhelmed, and your productivity just tanks. That's the downward spiral, and that is the exact moment MindGuardian is designed to step in and interrupt. So, what's the solution here? Well, enter MindGuardian. And I want you to think of it less like an app or a tool and more like a personal wellness co-pilot. It's an AI system that's literally designed to understand you and intervene before you hit that burnout wall. Now, the absolute core of this whole system is something called the emotional digital twin. Okay, so think of it like a dynamic AI model that is built from the ground up just for you. This isn't some generic profile. No, it learns your unique rhythms, when you're at your best, which subjects totally drain you, and all those little signs that tell burnout is just around the corner. And here's where it gets really cool. MindGuardian isn't just one single AI. It's actually a multi-agent system. The best way to picture it is like having your own personal crew of 5 specialists. Each one has a very specific job, and they're all working together behind the scenes to keep you productive and, just as importantly, feeling good. So let's meet the team. First up, you've got the profiler. Its official name is the Twin Builder Agent, and its entire job is to create and constantly update your emotional digital twin. It's the one logging your moods, tracking your progress, and really building that deep, foundational understanding of how you work. Next in the lineup is the strategist, also known as the planner agent. Now, based on everything the profiler has learned, this agent creates your initial study plan. And it doesn't just block out time. Oh no, it's smart. It considers things like cognitive load, so it won't schedule a heavy-duty math session right after you've fried your brain on physics. Okay, this is where the system gets really proactive. Meet the WatchGuard, or the Sentinel agent. Think of this one as your real-time monitor. It's always on, constantly scanning for red flags while you study, like a sudden dip in your mood, or if you start skipping a bunch of tasks. It's on the lookout. And when the WatchGuard spots trouble, it immediately flags the mentor. This is the coach agent, and it's the one that actually talks to you. It steps in with timely, really empathetic advice, maybe suggesting a quick break, or just offering a word of encouragement right when you need it most. And finally, bringing it all home, we have the performance analyst. After every single study session, this evaluator agent crunches the data. It figures out what worked, what didn't, and it feeds all of that information back into your profile, making the entire system smarter and more personalized for the next time around. It's a feedback loop. All right, so that's the team. But, how does this all actually come together in the real world? Let's walk through a quick scenario and see this system in action. Okay, so our student starts the day and tells the system they're feeling drained after math, and they rate their mood a pretty low 2 out of 5. But they've still got huge goals, 3 hours of math and 2 hours of physics. I mean, this is a classic recipe for burnout, and the system knows it right away. So the WatchGuard agent immediately gets to work, and it's not just guessing. It is looking for specific, measurable triggers. Things like your mood score dropping below a 3, or you skipping more than a couple of tasks in a row. Or, a big one, working for more than 45 minutes straight on something tough. Any one of these is going to set off an alarm. And boom, right on cue. After 45 minutes of intense math, that overwork signal is triggered. The mentor agent immediately steps in. And notice, it's not some generic take a break notification. It's specific, it's contextual, it's helpful. Let's take a 10-minute breathing break. Perfect. And just like that, you see the real power of this system. That original plan, that rigid, kind of brutal 3-hour block, it's gone. The strategist agent revises the schedule on the fly, building in breaks, adjusting the cognitive load. It literally transforms an overwhelming marathon into a series of manageable little sprints.
So the theory sounds great, right? But does this whole adaptive approach actually work? Well, the data really tells the story here. Let's take a look at the real impact.
And here it is, the big number. With MindGuardian actively managing the session, the student hit an 85% task completion rate. That is a massive boost in productivity, and it was achieved not by pushing harder, but by working smarter. Now, let's put that 85% into perspective. This student's historical average for completing tasks on tough days like this was only around 62%. With the AI's help, that jumped all the way to 85%. I mean, this chart just makes it crystal clear. The AI's interventions led to a huge, tangible improvement. And the wins go way beyond just getting more stuff done. The student's mood actually improved by the end of it all. The system learned from the session, even creating future recommendations, like taking more breaks on Wednesdays. And maybe most importantly, the number of those high-stress burnout alerts dropped dramatically. The system isn't just reacting to burnout, it's actively preventing it. So all of this raises a pretty huge question, doesn't it? We're seeing technology move beyond being just a simple tool and becoming more of an empathetic partner, something that actually understands our mental state. Is this the future? Will all of our tech become this personalized, this adaptive? It's a fascinating thought, and honestly, one that could change everything. Thanks for tuning in.